Welcome Mario Kart fans to another Mario Kart Racing Face-Off. A new type of track here. A tall tower of swirling track. Really gonna mess with these racers today, and a long drop followed by a very steep hill. Lots of obstacles for these racers. Not to mention all the decoration and fan seating around the water below. Finish line, finishing out to the end. We have the regular karts today versus the blind box karts. Two different sets of racers. Let's get started here. KOOPA and the Golden Ghost to start things off today. KOOPA down out in front, over the hill. They slow down almost to a stop, hit the tower here. KOOPA out in the lead. Staying forwards. Golden Ghost trying to catch up to him, but he's gonna go backwards now forwards. KOOPA going backwards to the finish line, gonna cross it in front by a couple of seconds. Take the first victory. A good solid victory for the regular karts. Blind box, not working out so much. Look at the Golden Bullet Bill and Luigi. Taking their first shot at here. Luigi out into the lead. Down here at the hill, Luigi now taking a huge lead. Bullet Bill barely getting over the top of the tower there. He's going to get over, but it looks like Luigi's got it in spades here. No mistakes at the end. He's going to coast to victory with no contest. A lot of good look for the Golden Bullet Bill. There won't be any victory for him. Is coming out of the tower there. Not the kind of momentum and speed you need to win a race like this. Mario TANOOKI and the Golden LAKITU. Two new racers here. Looks like the Golden LAKITU giving a good challenge here to Mario TANOOKI, but he's out in front through the tower. Mario TANOOKI gaining lead here through these final curves. Golden LAKITU now spinning around, losing some ground. Mario TANOOKI goes backwards, but he's going to cross in time. Regular karts will take their third victory of the day so far. It might be a race just between regular karts after this first set of races. Who knows? We got the Ghost, we got the Toad. Coming out of the gate here, blind box, giving good challenge here. Toad and the Sneaker not doing very well. In the first curve, not the Golden Ghost, the regular Ghost, right on his tail, spinning around a bunch of times. It's spinning is slowing him down, but Toad goes backwards by the regular Ghost collision. And he's gonna cross in time. Look at this. Look at that collision. Toad pushes him backwards and turns out forwards, but did not have the speed needed from that collision to take the victory. Regular karts will get their fourth victory so far of the day. Yoshi and the CHEEP. Down the line, CHEEP right behind Yoshi here, now taking the lead into the tower. Look at that. The first blind box car. Getting a look here at a possible victory, but Yoshi's gonna grab it back through the final curve. Across the line, Yoshi staying straight is gonna coast to victory. At least a close race. Blind Box car had it for a little bit, but the CHEEP lost control towards the end, and it resulted in a lost race. Yoshi crossing backwards, but with the victory. Donkey Kong and Penguin. Two new contenders here in the opening round. Donkey Kong out into the lead, but the Penguin's going to coast back in front into the tower here. Now down the tower. Oh, and there's a disturbance up there at the top, but that's not going to stop these racers as the Penguin coasts to victory. Donkey Kong backwards over the finish line is not going to win. I think one of the piranha plants or something had a problem up there at the top and almost fell and messed with the racer. Sent a sea creature over there to the right as well. No damage though. Wario and the Golden Mushroom. Golden Mushroom known for his speed, but how will he do on this race against Wario? Wario also a fast racer. Golden Mushroom behind here going into the tower, but it's still pretty close. Wario trying to extend the lead. Not happening here. Golden Mushroom staying on his tail right behind him. How will the collision go here for the golden mushroom? And he's gonna cross in front by a hair. What a good burst of speed from the end, living up to his name, the golden mushroom. Puts on the burst of speed when needed. Look at him cross the line with the victory here, right at the end. The speed comes when it's necessary, and he just grabs it. Golden Cheeps and Rosalina. Golden Cheep out into the lead. Rosalina not faring so well, very slow into the tower. Golden Cheep holding that position down the tower here. No challenge from Rosalina as she goes backwards towards the finish line. Golden Cheep slowing down. A turn of both carts, but the Golden Cheep is the only one who's going to make it to the finish line. Some slowdown there as they smack into the railing. A very shaky finish for both carts. Look at that collision out there. But Rosalina also did not have an easy time leaving the tower, and the Cheep, in a very slow manner, will take the victory. And that leaves 5 regular cars and 3 box carts. Who will continue to dominate here? Toad in the sneaker and the golden mushroom. Definitely looking good for the golden mushroom. Had a very good race his first time up. Toad in the sneaker, not ready to give up though, as the golden mushroom starts out behind going into the tower. Toad has the lead, but will he keep it? Golden mushroom struggling back there, and it looks like Toad's got it. And across the line he does. Golden mushroom not very happy, slamming into Toad at the end. A little bit of aggression out there on the track. I don't know what's going to be said about that. I think it's going to remain okay and docile. Good finish. Yoshi and the golden Cheep. Heading down the track, Yoshi trying to keep the lead, but the golden Cheep's going to steal it back going down the tower. Golden Cheep by a hair, trying to hold Yoshi off as Yoshi goes backwards, but back to forwards. Backwards again, golden Cheep having the lead, and the speed will not come from Yoshi when it's necessary. And it's a very clear victory for the golden Cheep. Crossing the line well out in front. We got Koopa and Penguin to continue here in the second round. Neck and neck here into the tower. Penguin now edging out the lead as we head to the first couple of curves here. Penguin continuing to extend the lead. Koopa going backwards, now forwards, trying to go across the line. No burst of speed will come, and Penguin will have the lead by a good 5 cart lengths. Exactly the kind of victory they were looking for here. The regular carts are suffering in the second round. But let's look at Mario, TANOOKI, and Luigi. Only 1 regular cart can advance, unfortunately for them. So one of them will definitely fall here. But who's going to be faster? Luigi's out in front going into the first couple of curves. He's going backwards though. That's not going to be good, but he switches back to forwards, but it backwards again, and TANOOKI with a collision is going to get in front. They're both backwards across the line, and TANOOKI's going to take it. That aggression on the track through the inside line can turn carts around and positions, and it does here. And you will see TANOOKI take the victory there. 2 box carts, 2 regular carts, 3rd round, semifinals. Penguin, Toad. Who will make it to the finals here? Heading down the first part of the track here, slowing down a little bit towards the top, but very fast into the tower. Penguin out in the lead, Toad with the sneaker, trying to catch up, not working out right now. How will it look for Penguin in the final stretch of the track? One of the audience falls down, but it's not going to mess with the racers as Penguin holds back Toad. Toad took a line not conducive to passing, but ended up pushing Penguin forward here like this. Toad goes over to the left, pushes him through to the victory, and it's just not going to end well. Golden Cheep and Mario, TANOOKI, who will challenge Penguin in the final race? Will it be 2 blind carts, or will it be one of the regular carts? TANOOKI spinning out in the top of the tower. That is not good. Backwards racing, uncontrolled racing, and Cheep, also with a difficult race, will cross first. Definitely not a good race for either car. will work out for the Cheep Cheep as he crosses in front. Look at the finals here. We have 2 blind karts. But it's going to be the first to win 2 races. So who will take the overall championship? Penguin, Golden Cheep Cheep. From behind, victories here the whole way. And now they're going to face off for the championship. Penguin out into the lead. Golden Cheep Cheep a little behind. Smooth racing for both of them so far, but who's going to have the edge? Penguin with the lead so far. How will this last stretch of track work? It's not going to work for Golden Cheep Cheep. Who's going to get stuck? But Penguin's going to see another victory and put him 1 away from the championship. Another audience member sitting there too, falling off. I hope there's not too many injuries. Seems to be okay as well. A change of lanes here as the Golden Cheep Cheep now has the lead, heading down the tower. Some spinning out, and now we're going backwards, now forwards again, now backwards and forwards, spinning around like a top out there. And Golden Cheep Cheep with the victory by a 1/2 inch. And you're going to see a 3rd race facing off between these 2. Who will take that overall victory? Good looks from both racers, very close race throughout this finals, but who will have the edge here? Penguin out into the lead, but only by a little bit. Golden Cheep Cheep chasing him from behind, a little bit of spinning out here, but they're staying straight. Around to the final track, Golden Cheep Cheep with a burst of speed at the end, no, but Penguin is not gonna cross the line! The last second, he turns sideways, and his car fails out. Look at this here, it was almost certainly Penguin, but with some sort of spinner on the track, he goes sideways right before the finish line. He could have tasted the finish line, but he didn't cross it, and the winner is the Golden Cheep Cheep. That is it for kart racing today, and we'll see you next time for the ending of King of the Track.